Good morning, you guys. It is now 7 a.m. Rise and shine. Let's make today the best it can be. Ah, yes, right. I'd just like to know... I'd like to let you know that your Electro IDs have been updated. There is a new rule, so be sure to read it over and enjoy the new, more enriching academic environment. The school rules have been modified. You can verify the changes from within your Electro ID. Yes, that rule was just instated yesterday, and I know what it is. We cannot give each other our Electro IDs to prevent sexual things in the changing rooms. Yeah. It looks like... Oh, God! It looks like the new rule he was talking about yesterday was... like I said. More importantly, I've got to get to the cafeteria. Can I just have free time now? Let's leave the room. Oh, no. Whee! Running. To be honest, I don't see what the walking mechanic does for the game. It just walks you around, but then again, it does make it more difficult to investigate. You don't know where you go. Hey, Nagi! Morning! Morning? Is everyone already here? Nah, dude, we're still waiting on Togs and Ish. Togami, no surprise, but Ishimaru, he's almost never late. Ishimaru went to Togami's room to assist him with his chronic lateness. He should be back soon enough. Until then, we wait. Waiting doesn't bother me, but there's another issue. An issue? I'm thirsty. Self-centered bitch. How the hell is that our problem? Yamada, would you kindly make me a cup of tea? Rich bitch, you can't order fat people around. Me? Make it a milk tea if you would be so kind. Why me? You bear the same plump form as the master of the cafe you used to frequent. Wow, that's horrible. That's her reason? Do be quick about it, please. I'm parched. Alright. Seemingly unable to review Celis' orders, Yamada waddled into the kitchen with a look of discontent. You didn't have to say waddled. I'm pretty sure he walks just fine. A few minutes later, he's back. Sorry to keep you waiting. The aroma of tea wafted through the cafeteria as Yamada returned, carrying a tray in one hand. I'm looking forward to tasting it. You might as well have made some for everyone while you were in there. I reject your proposal outhand. You don't even resemble my type. Oh ho ho! All flows along the currents of causality. I'm not even sure what that... Is that a hing? Then allow me. With a smile on her face, Celeste reached forward and picked up the teacup. What is this? She tilted her head as she spoke, and then launched the cup at the wall. Broke, bitch. No, well, not broke, it just spoiled. You wasted a perfectly good teacup. That was expensive, it was free. Nani? Tarry, what are you doing, Miss Hare? I cannot stand milk tea of this kind. I am unable to comprehend. Let's say that, hypothetically, I was going to order a cup of tea at a nearby cafe. And when I do, the waitress asks me, would you like lemon or milk? In response, I tell her I want milk tea. The waitress comes back with my tea. She brings me a small dish of milk. I am the one who prefers to have the milk put in my tea as it's being brewed. Preparing it in this way gives the tea an incomparably more pleasant aroma. Further, choosing to add milk or lemon after the fact reduces the decision to that of picking a condiment. I, for one, question the legitimacy of glorifying such a choice as a menu item. As such, I will only acknowledge royal milk tea brewed directly in milk. What? Why are you so spoiled? You don't have any idea what the situation we are in right now. This is not the time for this. Quit your bitchin'. If I were to describe the looks on everyone's faces, like deer in the headlights is about the only way I could do it. Which makes sense. Like, to be honest, I just want to go up to her and slap her little face. Because to be honest, she's being a real bitch. To fuck with adaptivity. She's not adapting at all. So this is how you thank me for going out of my way to make you tea? I understand you're frustrated. In the cafe that serves both milk tea and royal milk tea, the latter is always the more expensive. Certainly that's because it takes more work to brew, however. What good is a menu item that doesn't take a little bit of effort to make? First of all, there is no menu here. Shut your fucking trap and go make me my goddamn tea, Porky! Well, that escalated quickly. Whipped. Yes! Porky at your service! Bringing your tea right away! Poor guy. It's amazing how far a little intimidation can go. Stop it. Just stop it. Your personality changed. Shit, man. That made me jump. Stop laughing! It looks like my first impression of her was right on the money. She's impossible to read. While everyone in the room was still trembling at our encounter with Celis' true colors, the cafeteria door burst open and the person we were waiting for stepped through. Except... Attention soldiers, we have an unusual situation on our hands. What's up? Togami's not coming out of his room. I rang the bell a number of times, but he wouldn't come out. Could he be pretending to be out? That would be ideal, but what if something happened to him? Everyone in the room understood what he meant by something, even without elaboration. Maybe we should split up and look for him. I'll have you know I was planning to suggest the same thing. Nice saving face, guy. I am the leader here, not you. This is not the time to be trying to one-up each other. Alright, then I'll go to his room again. I won't stop ringing the bell until he comes out. Very well, then the rest of us shall split up and search everywhere. Before we're really too late. Anyway, we've got to hurry and find him. Now, where might Togami have gone? It's possible he might be exploring the second floor again. Yeah, he's definitely on the second floor. And since there's only one room he's really interested in, it should be pretty obvious where he is. Whee! Again, I really don't see the point of the walking mechanic. Cause like, you don't really need to know how to walk around. You have to walk around, because if you just like overview map, select where you want to go. I mean, it's able to do it with the teleporting power, but really walking around really has no purpose. It might add to the immersion of the game, but I think that's it. In my opinion, I don't like it. Although it's kind of cool to walk through these hallways. Although the rendering is kind of weird, or like the view of it. I mean, everyone just turns towards you. They're flat. Again, flat-chested girl. My joke from like several parts back. Anyway, library. Togami, are you in there? I opened the door and stuck my head in I opened the door to the library and stuck my head inside. And when I did, I let out a surprised gasp. Togami? There he is, reading, like a sane person. The scene I bore witness to was so far outside my expectations it caught me off guard. What are you doing? What does it look like? I'm fishing or something? I'm reading. Be quiet. Rude? We were worried. Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What the heck are you doing here? We were worried. We've all been looking for you. And what on earth possessed you to do such a thing? We all agreed to have breakfast together in the cafeteria. Remember? I agreed to that. Again, this guy's a total asshole with a foot-long stick up his ass. Give me a break. I can't even relax with a book around here. Togami clapped his book shut, then he stood up, slowly, like a shadow growing beneath the setting sun. As he did, everyone else came clamoring into the library, having apparently overheard our conversation. So this is where you've been, Togami! The heck are you doing, man? We were worried. You had no reason whatsoever to worry about me. I was just reading a book. I've never read such a pedestrian novel before, but I thought it might be of some use in this situation. What were you reading? A mystery novel. Did you perhaps intend to make use of its tricks? Don't be stupid, what he said. I'll just use them as inspiration. What? When it's my turn to play the game, I'll use a trick of my own making. It wouldn't be nearly as fun if I didn't. This is not a game! I will shank you! Seriously! This guy's being the biggest dick ever. Although it does add to the immersion of the game. Like, I really like that. There's always has to be that one character that goes against everyone else. He's a hipster. It's not every day you get the chance to participate in such a palpably tense game, you know? Again, this is not a game. Like, if in the real world, everyone would be trying to survive. Although in the real world, this probably would happen too. Like all of this. So there's no point in not enjoying yourself. I was frozen in place. There was clearly a visible smile on Togami's face. He actually looked like he was enjoying himself. Enjoying this twisted academic coliseum. Game? The hell are you talking about? Enough crazy talk, you little bitch. A game is a game. And this is a game of life and death, where there can only be one victor, and there's all to it. A zero-sum game. Huh? The term comes from game theory, a branch of mathematics. In game theory, a situation like this is referred to as a zero-sum game. When resources are finite, one person gains results in an equal degree of loss among the other players. Take poker, for example. Like a game of tug-of-war. Or a school entrance exam. A vast majority of social interactions can be described as zero-sum games. Each school admits a limited number of students, and your acceptance means another's rejection. And the same applies to the situation we find ourselves in now, only in this case. The resources we're competing for is the singular title of successful villain. In other words, this was always meant to be a game of King of the Castle. You're saying this is just King of the Castle? That's why I said we need to adapt. If everybody stops wanting to get out, then there's no need to worry about getting caught up in the game. Which makes total frickin' sense, but the thing is, like, the thought of being stuck somewhere and human nature combined just makes you want to get out. Like when you tell someone not to touch something, they want to touch it. Even if it's, like, a bullshit order, like, you're just doing it so they touch it. Why wouldn't you want to participate in such a thrilling game? As Togami said that, he laughed again. His face contorted into a devilish grin. This guy is a son of Satan. Just cut his head off now. Someone kill him outright. The possibility of you losing hasn't even so much as crossed your mind, has it? Of course not. That shouldn't surprise me, coming from the success of one of the world's leading financial giants. I just think he's being cocky, dude. Yeah, like, legitimately. I mean, you may be trained to win at everything, at all these mind games, but there's no 100% chance you're gonna win. Unless you're the main character. Unless you're me. You will always win if you're the main character. Main character powers. Actually, that's not true. A lot of main characters I've seen have died. So, yeah. And what happens if you die? I won't die. Not a chance. The hell's your problem? You know, I'm surprised. What the hell about? The archaic breed of misfits you were plucked from hasn't gone extinct yet. I'll fucking kill you! I told you once, and I'll tell you again, I will not be killed. We're just going in circles here. Say as much as you want, it's no excuse. The concept of losing doesn't exist for him. He's a super-duper high school scion, one of the elite, groomed to inherit the Togami group. From birth, he has had it drilled into his head that he is destined to succeed, and he's accomplished that. Games test to him, all these exist for one purpose, to win, even if it means putting his life on the line. Isn't that right? I'm impressed. You and I are one and the same. I too believe that games exist to be won. Shut that filthy mouth of yours, and don't comparing me to the likes of you. Hey, that was not necessary. Speak right to a woman. My oh my, I beg your pardon. Anyway, I do have one thing to say. I hope you all bring the same level of ambition. The game just won't be as nearly fun otherwise. No, you can't. What was that? This isn't a game. Our lives are at stake. We're all friends. We can't kill each other. That's just not right. Friends? When did that happen? We're not friends. No, it's the exact opposite. We're opponents, all vying for the same spot on top of the hill. But still. But? Who said you could use that word? A plebeian like you only need to agree with me. If you have something to say, say it. If you can't, then don't open your mouth at all. Rude. You're so mean. I'm sorry. The hell, man? You get some sick pleasure out of bullying people weaker than you? You make me sick! And that buddy act has started again. How long are you gonna keep this up? Fuck you! Fuck you. Really. I can hardly believe my ears. It seems you only are capable of spewing simple-minded, meaningless drivel. That's it. You're dead! Hey, calm down! I am fucking calm! No, you're not. Sure you are. In any event, I have no intention of continuing to work with you. I have no desire to waste my time on something so meaningless as cooperating with my opponents in a game of King of Castle. Meaningless. I don't even get me started on those friendly meals together. Someone could slip me poison, and I have no interest in consuming my last supper here. You're nothing but frickin' theatrics. You're on your own from here. Count me out. Having said that, Togami left the library, not looking back once. We had no way of stopping him. This way his mind worked was far beyond our ability to comprehend. He's serious? Without a doubt. He ain't getting away with that. But maybe he's right. You can't say for sure that nobody's gonna slip poison into someone else's food. Come on, you two, Fukawa, what's gotten into you? It's not like anyone here is gonna be any worse off without me. In fact, you want me gone, don't you? I disgust you. This girl has a serious complex. We don't hate you. We just find you weird. And if you stop doing things like this, we'd find you less weird. Yeah. Nobody thinks that. You just think you don't think it, that's all. But in reality, you all think I'm vile. Wait, I think I don't think you're vile. What? That's just weird. Like, she's saying we think she's vile regardless. Like, if we think of her as a friend, she's still vile. Like, she's really bad. This ain't your everyday persecution complex, dude. I get it. You want to get rid of me, don't you? All of you are thinking exactly the same thing. Wait, hold on. Fukawa! Let her be. No one can stop her when she's like that. This game is full of a lot of pretty extreme characters. In the end, the morning assembly never happened. It just sort of fizzled out into nothingness, and we all returned to our rooms. What a way to start the day. I'm already exhausted. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean I can just spend the rest of the day doing nothing. I should find some way to take my mind off things. Yay! Finally, free time! Anyway, I'm going to use this time to show you guys where you can get presents. And I have a lot of coins anyway, so I might as well spend them. Whee! Through the doors, through the hallways, walking around. Anyway, right here is where you can buy presents. The school shop. Anyway, that's pretty much the only thing useful in the school shop. I think you can find coins here too. It's so festive and oriental in here, with European armor sets. No idea why. A vending machine. Doesn't look like it accepts money. Guess we can just help ourselves. Maybe I should mash all the buttons till it's empty. See how Monokuma likes that! What else? I know usually you can't really get anything from TVs. The school shop. But it doesn't really look like the things you'd kind of buy for a school. Yay! Cha-ching! Oh well. This vending machine right here, that's what you use to buy presents. So, let's just show you how to buy a present. Yes, we want to give it a shot. I already know how to buy. Anyway, let's give this thing a shot. So, pretty much, you insert how many metals, you insert the amount of metals you want to insert. You can do all of it at once, but it doesn't really matter at this moment. The miss rate down in the bottom right corner, it just means the more presents you get, the higher the miss rate. Because there is a certain amount of presents you can get. You can get multiple of one present, but you kind of want to get them all because certain presents will increase your friendship with certain people. So I'm going to buy presents and I'm going to cut the video here. I will see you all later. Bye.